Hello everyone and welcome back to another video today, guys. It's been a long time. It's been about over a year now since I've last uploaded, and today we'll be doing another IRL go-karting video, which I dare to say was recorded 3 years ago back in 2022. The karting track we was at is here, shown from an on-top view. This is Lakeside Karting, which was also linked to Brentwood Karting as well, which we saw in the last video. This race here was a 45-minute sprint. It consists of a 5-minute practice, a 10-minute qualifying session, and then a 30-minute race. The go-karts here at Lakeside have a 390cc engine with a top speed of 70 miles per hour. So fairly quick go-karts for rental cars. Obviously not as good as them Rotax one. Now coming to the end of practice, nothing really much happened, which is why we just went straight into our qualifying session as we start our first lap. Now starting our first proper lap here, getting close to the curb as we can, and just hitting the apex there. Now coming down to the first hairpin, the first left-hand hairpin, cut number 23 gets it a bit wrong there as we use him. Staying behind him, he gets a massive snap of oversteer now as another car goes down the inside of us, and he goes down the inside of car number 3 into the fast right-hander, and we just stay behind for now. Now coming on to later along in qualifying, we got overtaken by this guy with his own equipment, so I think he was one of the better or more experienced guys, so we follow him to try and get a better lap time, as it's my first time here at the track. Going down into the first hairpin on the left here, getting a bit wide there, blocking that car behind. We look for a move down the inside, make a bit of contact with number 18. We do slow down quite a lot. We now go side by side into the fast right-hander. We get the move done because we've got the inside, the better line, and we go up. But then he comes back at us, goes down the inside. I let him pass. I also let this other guy go past because it is only qualifying at this stage, and my lap was completely messed up. Now moving on, we go into the second corner now, coming into the third corner using the much of the curb as we can, getting a wide exit, getting a tighter line, and that guy completely takes out that car in front. Let's get a replay on that. Car number 4 just goes in a straight line, doesn't even bother turning, and takes out that car in front of him, and we just go down the inside, hugging that tighter apex. Now coming on with 3 minutes to go in qualifying, we start a lap and we got a car spinning already in the second corner. Going into the left hairpin here. Now coming into the heavy braking zone, going around the outside, trying to get that straight back move, but gets a bad exit, and it's a red flag, as an instance happened between two go-karts. Don't know what quite happened here, but here it is. As you can see, we have two go-karts over there that have hit each other or made contact and are stuck in the barrier. And now we go back to green lights now. And now we come through the final corner with a minute to go. Our car goes spinning there and we start. And now we're going on to our final lap with a minute to go. This is my fastest lap off qualifying. As we get a car going spinning off over there. We use as much curve as we can here. Going into the left hairpin, getting as tight as we can. He goes straight into the barrier. We make a bit of contact with two carts there. 12 goes around the outside. We go a bit wide there through the right hairpin there. Now coming up to the double right-hander. Not using as much curb as we ideally wanted to, but using all the curb, again missing the apex there as well on the second right-hander. Using the shortest line there, clipping the yellow curb there to get through the best possible ideal line. Braking as late as possible, hitting a very late apex there, just about getting a decent exit. And now we get a head down for human DRS, and we go across the line.
Easy top 3. If I'm not 16th!
And yes, we get P16. It was not the best qualifying session for me. We qualified in P16 with a fastest lap time of a 50.277, which was 4.6 seconds off first place. So a very bad session by myself. And now we come on to the race start now. We start in P16 for our 30-minute race as we go to the 5 red lights. And away we go. We get a slow reaction, but We get a good acceleration, we overtake 2 karts straight away, they get a really bad reaction. We go 3 wide for a split second into the first corner, staying 2 wide, round the outside, kart number 5 gets hit, loads of contact between the cars in front. We're currently up into P12 at the moment, as we're now chasing P11 with kart 25. So we get as close as we can to the curb, getting a decent exit. We do look for a move down the inside, we go for that move, we get a better line and we go up into P11. A nice move off the race start, and I would say a very good start as we go quite wide through that corner there. Just clipping a bit too much off that yellow curb there, which was actually should have been a warning, but we get away with it. Now coming into the last corner now, as we get a bit of contact with them 2 karts behind us, as we go really wide there on the exit. And now it's a drag race to the finish line. We just about maintain P11 for now, going for the second corner here and moving on later on into the race, as now we're chasing P19, currently chasing P10. Coming through the last corner now, P10 goes quite wide, gets a snap of oversteer on the exit, which causes us to get a better exit. We go down the inside of him and we move up into P10, closing the door in the second corner to stop him from getting back at us. But then we go a bit wide here, getting him. Moving on with 24 minutes left in the race, currently still in P10, as that kart number 8, sorry, goes really wide there, and he goes wide again, completely making 2 big mistakes, allowing us to go wide. We brake early, trying to get that switchback move, but we get caught up on the curb, which slows us down, and we're not getting a bad exit. Still chasing and getting in that slipstream, coming through the fast right-hander here. Gaining on him, we keep gaining. We look for a move on the outside, we go for a move down the inside. As we close the door on us, we're having to brake early, and we've had to brake to avoid hitting the tyre barrier there. Now moving on, these 2 karts are fighting. This is for P9 and P8, I believe, as we're still fighting P8. We try and go for that tighter line to get the better exit, coming into the right hairpin now. Kart number 13 spins it, and we go around the outside and we go up into P9. Still chasing P8, who's just in front of us, trying to gain back that time that we lost from avoiding that spinning car. As we get a red flag, although Kart 8 in front of us continues to drive on, and he doesn't get a penalty for that, which is quite lucky. And we get a bit cheeky here, as we carry on driving a bit more closer, so we get to open the gap to the car behind. And now moving on later in the race, where we go back to green flag conditions, coming through this left hairpin here, getting as close as we can, not using too much. And the same for this right-hander, although we do miss the apex there, going really wide here, almost hit the barrier. We go side by side, around the outside, and he just gets the better line through there, as we're on the outer line. But that was only for a lap car, so we're still currently in P9 as we're again maintaining the speed, as we get another red flag. And we get a bit cheeky here, and we carry on driving. We actually do overtake him on the red flag conditions, but we do get away with it, although it was quite cheeky, but we continue to do it. Now still sitting here on the red flag conditions, as we get a marshal going past us, as there was a cart behind that sort of broke down and the guy needed a new go-kart. As we go back to green light conditions, getting overtaken by 3 carts, now 4 carts. We go down into P10. I don't know what I was thinking here, I just let everyone go past, and now we're down into P10. Now we've got to chase P9 back down as we go under yellow flags. Bit of a shake of the head as we get overtaken under yellow flags once again. People just not looking at the flags here, as the car goes down the inside and he completely messes it up, locks the rear, and let's get a replay on that. As 25 goes down the inside of me, locks up the rear. Don't know if there's a bit of contact there that caused him to spin. We're just about avoiding around the outside, and we carry on throughout the race. Still maintain that P10. Coming on with 10 minutes to go now. Coming through the left hairpin here. Missing the apex, going really wide there, almost touching the tyre barrier there. And then the same thing on here as another cart goes past, which was P9. So we move up into P9 as a cart goes down the inside of us, but we just about avoid it. Cart with number 15 just slows down out of nowhere, which catches the car behind, which creates a bit of a gap, which helps us. But at the moment, although you can't see it, he's gaining and gaining on us. We take a really wide line here, which allows the car behind to make a move on us, and he actually gets a much better exit than me, and we go into P10 now. Still fighting that cart number 8 now. Now coming on with 7 minutes to go, still chasing cart number 11 for P10, as cart number 11 goes really wide here, which allows us to almost make a move into the hairpin here. We get a massive bit of contact from behind, and we go into the hairpin, heavy braking, and we get completely hit from behind, going into the tyre barriers, and we get hit twice by the same guy. Let's get a replay on that. So we hit the apex and we get completely hit from behind, straight into the tyre barrier, and this actually gave me a bruised back for the next 2 days after this race. Now a quick glance behind us, we go really wide here, going across the line, so track limits there to be honest, but we get away with it because there's no track limits here in rental karting. As we go down into P11 now, trying to make a move on cart number 19, which I believe is in P10, coming through the last corner, getting a good apex. Cart number 19 gets it all wrong, which allows us just to breezily go past him. And now we go into the second corner, using a bit of the curb on the inside here as well. As cart number 19 sends it down the inside of us, we take avoiding action, going wide. And these 3 carts go into the hairpin. One locks up, and they all go spinning, which causes me to lock up to avoid the action. And ourselves and cart number 23 there managed to avoid the incident. Now coming with 4.5 minutes to go, still chasing cart number 23. As he goes down the inside, locks up the rear, there's a tyre barrier out on the track which we do clip, but we take avoiding action on cart number 23 that spins, and we go up and we maintain P10. Now come on through to this double right-hander as that cart goes really slow. We go 3 wide now through this high-speed section, and he takes out that car. We had to take avoiding action really on the bumpy side. It was really bumpy on that concrete there. And this will take a replay on that. He goes down the inside of the in between us and completely takes out cart number 13, who gets spun round. We've had to take avoiding action as quick as I can, which was good reactions by myself, and we still maintain that P10. And now coming through the last corner, coming across the line to start our final lap of the race. Getting a good apex there, nice apex here as well, going through the left hairpin here, getting a good exit, getting nice and tight to the apex, but we mess it up slightly, going quite wide, getting close to the tyre barrier. Now coming through the double right hand, the high speed section, this is all completely flat out through this corner, which sets up us nicely for this little wonky straight, I like to call it. Foot to the ground, and now braking here once we see that first bit of the curb. Gain on cart number 15, we overtake him, but it was a lap car, and we go across the line for P10. An okay start, an okay race. We managed to finish P10. We gained 6 places from where we started in P16. We finished a whole lap behind P1, and we finished 8 seconds behind P9. So overall, not a too bad race. Could have been better, but it was my first time here at Lakeside. So that is it for today, guys. If you have enjoyed it, please do give it a like. Please do subscribe down below, as I've got a lot more go-kart videos coming in the future. I'm looking to do a go-kart video every other week. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.